Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Adam,
And I'm Matt.
and on this podcast we're going to talk about podcasts. It's so meta, we're going to call it Meta.
And we can't call it Meta. That's Facebook's thing.
Hi everyone, welcome to the podcast. I'm Adam.
And I'm Matt.
We're going to talk about construction and salad dressing. We're going to call it Demolition Ranch. Get it?
And we can't call it Demolition Ranch either. That's a famous YouTuber.
Fine, we'll call it Steel Horses 810. We'll talk about motorcycles, car stuff, and maybe even a little bit of nerd stuff.
There we go. We can call it that. Steel Horses 810.
All right.
Hi everybody, my name is Matt.
And I'm Adam.
And we want to introduce you to our YouTube channel,
Steel Horses 810. So guys, what we wanted to kind of talk about tonight is just kind of introduce ourselves. Most of you guys, if you've been on our YouTube channel before, you've probably seen the vlog that we did as the introduction of Adam and the introduction of Matt. But we just kind of wanted to do this a little bit more us together. Trying to do dual vlogs is a little bit new to us, so that we haven't gotten that far.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to learn a lot of the dual vlogs. We've posted some other trips that we got to do. We're about 6 months into doing all of our social media. Like we started on TikTok. Let's talk a little bit about TikTok.
Yeah.
So, what made us even get into TikTok?
Well, isn't
it just a dancing app?
It's a convenient app for a lot of people. For the most part, a 30-second clip is almost too long depending on what you're doing and depending on who's watching. So anywhere between 10 seconds to a minute, you have a whole clip. You can take a 20-minute ride and you've probably got about 5 or 6 pieces of content. Also, they let you put the music on there, which is kind of convenient. If like when you're first starting off and your microphones are complete garbage,
Or you don't have any.
or we don't have it, yeah. So it definitely helps with that. You can kind of block out some of the stuff that you don't need, and it just kind of works out that way. Not to completely bash on TikTok, but did you want to talk about why we're not really posting on there?
So that was something else I was gonna cover. I don't know. I really enjoyed the interface with TikTok because the videos are so easy to make and it's so easy to cut the videos.
Mm-hmm. And it's got editing within it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of editing features in it, and you can add like different filters and stuff like that, which is really cool. And I know we made some really cool videos. We exploded in my eyes. We exploded with followers on TikTok, but we got throttled really quickly. So like once we started getting into the like 1,200, 1,300 follower range, it was just our videos were getting like no views. We were going from getting 300 to 500 views to 60.
20.
Yeah, 20 views on a video that would typically in a 4 or 5 hour span get 400 or 500 views. And views don't mean everything to me, but it definitely kind of shows. Well, it's discouraging in the sense of like, our audience isn't seeing it. We're not going to get more followers. We're not going to get that interaction with more people. I mean, how many times in the comment section have we been able to have a meaningful conversation with the biker community?
Yeah, it was a blast. And let's be honest, our channel was still small in comparison. We only had, still have the TikTok on there, but we only have about 1,200 followers. We don't have a huge following. But we exploded from about 300 to 1,200, and it was within about a week. It instantly just dropped our views, and then at that point, it's like, why am I going to put something out where TikTok's only going to let 20 people see it? It's discouraging because, like Matt was saying earlier, the comments. We used to see a lot of comments. We were even trying for a little while to have completely engaging videos to where literally the video was question of the day. So if you watched it, it wasn't just a hey for entertainment purposes. It was if you're watching it, comment with this. Obviously if nobody liked it, they could just keep scrolling, but to not have any views on it,
there's no engagement.
Right.
And literally, we would post the same video on YouTube for YouTube Shorts, and it got 500 views opposed to the 20 views that TikTok gave us.
Right.
So yeah, of course, it's very discouraging, which really helped shift our focus because neither one of us were confident enough for the motovlogs and stuff like that yet, because we're still learning.
Oh yeah.
So in TikTok, we don't talk, but then we got confident. We just did it for a motovlog. I filmed my first motovlog and I felt good about it. As I was editing it, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I felt like it was good. I had a good conversation. Obviously, it's a little simple to say I had a conversation with myself, but I felt like it was a pretty good conversation. And then even like, so we'll kind of talk about Instagram too, but like we started shifting to these other platforms like Instagram and YouTube, and it's way better. YouTube we're working on. We have some really good videos on there. Subscribers are a little bit harder to get on YouTube, at least what I've experienced so far.
Yeah.
But we are just starting, and Instagram's been nice. I mean, I love that we're able to share on multi-platforms our videos.
Oh yeah.
And then like the DMs that we've gotten.
Yeah, Instagram has definitely been one of those where people have reached out and, you know, communicated with us, hey, I appreciate your content, or hey, come check out my stuff. And, you know, like we kind of reciprocate back and forth between what they have and what we have to kind of give that mutual building up together. There was probably, what, you think about 3 or 4 Instagram accounts that started roughly about the same time we did?
Yeah.
And we're all kind of growing together at the same point. Maybe in some other podcasts, we'll reach out to them and, you know, we'll give them some shout outs when we're on here.
Old Man Zombie, I do want to shout out to him. He had DM'd us. I appreciate you both, amigos, for your support. You guys have awesome content and very watchworthy. Like, getting DMs, like, there's a couple on, I think Blackwing Moto also messaged us. Like, just messages like that. Like, that really inspires me, like, to post our content.
Yeah.
Because our passion for riding is, like, insane.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
I wouldn't trade it
The
for any-
withdrawals are serious right now.
I know. I feel like a fiend. Like, I gotta ride, but it's 20 degrees outside.
Y'all got any more than 50-degree days in December?
Actually, to bring that up, the other, it's probably about 4 weeks ago, we had like some random, obviously in Michigan it's freezing right now, but we had this random 60-degree day. And it was supposed to be 60, I looked at the weather all day. It was supposed to be 60 degrees by the time I got out of work. And I get out of work early afternoon, like 2-ish. So at 2 in the morning, because I go into work at 4, at 2 in the morning, I'm getting up. It's like 45 degrees out. I'm putting in hot hands. I'm putting in, you know, the toe warmers. And coming over, getting my bike out and riding to work. We had like some really strong winds, but I rode to work.
Oh.
You got to do those days when you can. But yeah, anyways, what are your thoughts on Instagram? I mean,
you know, I've really enjoyed it. Matt's definitely been more on the Instagram side. When we were doing this, we were probably about halfway through what we were doing with TikTok when Matt started Instagram. And, you know, it kind of started off, Matt was doing that, I was doing TikTok. And then once we kind of said, you know, we're not going to put as much on there, we're going to focus more on Instagram. I've kind of dabbled a little bit, but most of the posts that you'll see on there are probably from Matt. But anytime I do post on there, it's convenient. It's really nice. I don't really do anything more than pictures. I don't do too many of the reels or anything like that. But it's not a bad platform. You know, it seems to work pretty well for what we need.
Before we leave TikTok, the conversation on that, did you get burned out doing daily TikToks? Obviously it's shared, so like
right, we were doing it
both
every
split
other
it,
day.
But I got burned out on doing daily TikToks.
It was a little rough to try and do it every day, especially because a lot of times my free time is kind of in between work and going home or something like that. So when my free time feels like it's just being wasted, at that point it kind of gets discouraging to the point to where I just get burned out.
So what goals would you like us to achieve in 2022? Because I know like my personal goals are I want to do more motovlogs. I want to do more podcasts. I would love to do more trips in general, like trips with us. Maybe eventually we can meet up with subscribers and do a ride out.
Yeah.
I would love in 2022. I want to ride more.
Right. I think one of my biggest goals for 2022 would probably be 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I'm not sure where we're at on Instagram right now.
Instagram, we're at like 167. We're almost at 170.
So, if we can get about the same on Instagram, just because the shared platforms, maybe it'll build up together. But to be able to kind of grow our channels a little bit, to be able to just bring what we have, not so much knowledge, but entertainment value to those that are out there.